On June 7, 2015, Dellapeppo Village had its 20th anniversary show at the bitter end. First act is Bex.
It's called Polish Soup, and it's also an original, and it's about an old man and his dog.
I'm sweating. That was Becca. Becca, please let us know how to reach you. You're amazing. And now we have. Now we have a classic Dellapeppo Village act. Many of you might know it. It's about a miserable man. I've never met another kind, named Ciro. Yes. And it's starring everyone from Dellapeppo Village, so let's watch it.
Zero!
Yeah!
Big Geezer!
Yeah, Geezer, yeah.
Come in.
Hey, what's up?
What are you doing, brother? I got me your list here.
Yeah.
How you been?
Oh, all right.
See you.
Yeah, how you doing?
You're looking.
Yeah.
What are you watching?
The preacher.
Preach?
Preacher.
Who is it?
Preacher. Steve.
I see a guy jumping around up there.
He's jumping around. He's talking to people. He's helping people.
Who cuts his hair?
Cuts his hair.
Johnny from the West Village? What does he do?
What's he do? He's an inspirational, motivational speaker. He helps people. Makes people, motivates them to do things.
He's helping you?
Yeah, he helps me, helps a lot of people.
He motivates you?
He motivates me.
I ain't seen you get out of this fucking chair in 15 years.
I'm telling you, the guy motivates me. But not just me, I like him. He's all right. He don't do nothing to nobody. He don't harm nobody.
He don't harm nobody. Why did you just hit that lady with the pole with the stick in the eye?
You're watching a different show. This guy is speaking. He's got the Bible. He tells people, this is what it is. You got a nice life. You can do things.
Like you.
Yeah, like me. Yeah, like me. I do things.
He's got a flaunting, beautiful personality like you. You're always nice to everybody.
He's a pleasure. Yeah, he's a pleasure.
Compared to you.
No, it's a pleasure.
I've been coming here 20 years. You throw me out of the apartment every goddamn time I come here, and you're a pleasure.
I am a pleasure. You gotta have a certain taste.
Certain taste for you, huh?
Well, you keep coming back though. Every time you come back, you got a criticism. I watch this, you don't like. I watch that, you don't like it. When are you gonna like something? This guy's okay. He's all right. What do you want to watch? You want to watch George Stephanopoulos? What do you? This is what's on.
No, I don't know. I'm sitting here watching this guy, and you're saying he's motivating you, and all you're doing is motivating me with a bunch of bullshit like you do every day.
Look, you come here 5 minutes every month. How do you know what to do? I got a life.
I got to pay the rent. That's the only thing I'm coming down for. That's the only reason I'm living here too. $50 a month, cap salary. What do you think I put up with you for $12.50 a month? And your bullshit. What is this guy? Look at him. He just fell down.
He didn't fall down. He's praying or something.
What's with that? What kind of hat full of money in there? Oh, he's putting shakedown on us. Just like you about
I'm a shakedown artist.
Look.
Listen, you don't like it here, you leave. That's all. That's all I got to
Oh, here we go again.
You just
every month the same thing. Look, you're a hump. You're a hard on. You've always been a hard on.
You come here, you bust my hump, and I'm a hard on? You're a hard on.
I ain't busting
He's
nothing.
a good guy. You're a hard on.
I'll leave
You should watch him. He'll motivate you to leave me alone.
He's motivating me to get the hell out of here right now.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Yeah, I'll see you next month.
You lefty prick, yeah.
We have the man of the hour, Mr. Dellapeppo Village himself, Rocco!
Take notes because I'm brain dead. All right, 20 years. Holy shit. It's longer than Seinfeld. All right, I'm going to be up here a few minutes. 90-year-old Tony Bennett is doing a concert with Lady Gaga at Radio City. Sold out in 10 minutes. I mean, think about that. 90 years old. He's going to do my favorite song. I left my... I mean, 90 years old, you can pull that off. It's unbelievable, you know? I mean, I have a 92-year-old uncle. He spends his whole day trying to take a shit, you know? 10 years ago, I saw Tony Bennett play with K.D. Lang at Radio City. Yeah, woo! And it was the most unbelievable combination of Goombas and lesbians you ever seen in your life. Some of the Goombas were lesbians. I see there's some people here from Staten Island. Yeah, Staten Island's become Guidoville. It's unbelievable how many Italians that are out there. I went to audition at this place, and the sign said, Vito's Boom Boom Room, Dancing in Scungili. I looked up at the sky, there was a plane that had hair under its wings. You know why so many Italians are named Tony? So when they came on the boat, they stamped on their forehead 2NY. Tony's mother was so fat, she sat on an iPad, it became an iPod. I said that backwards. You know what the Italian word for suppository is? Innuendo. Speaking of innuendo, I went for a colonoscopy last week. Anybody here ever go for a colonoscopy? Raise your hands, come on. Wow. Doctor could see I was nervous, so he started to fuck with me. Right? He walks in reading a book called Colonoscopy for Dummies. And it took 3 nurses to spread my cheeks apart. I mean, it's embarrassing, you know? Halfway through the operation, I woke up. This thing was jammed so far up my ass that I could actually see my lungs on the screen. And I'm thinking, what could they possibly do to me in prison? Bruce Jenner is becoming a woman. Anybody see the pictures? Anybody see the pictures? Yeah. When I was a kid, he was on a box of Wheaties. Now he's going to have a box on him. You know, he's really milking this for everything it's worth, you know. Obviously, he won't be able to milk anything anymore, you know. But it happens, you know. I mean, I got a friend, 60 years old. 60 years old, he told me he turned gay. You're turning gay at 60? What happened? He goes, I don't know, I just got sucked in. I went to Atlantic City with this smoking hot Colombian woman. And the way I got her to go with me was, I said, yo pago todo. Who knows what that means? It means I pay for everything. It's turned out to be a huge mistake because, you know, I gave her $300 to gamble with. She came back like 3 or 4 times more for more money. You know, what are you going to do? In Atlantic City, love costs money. You know, you never know a woman until you actually go to a casino with her, because some women, they get off on that slot machine more than any vibrator. You ever hear that J-Lo song about the big booty? Yeah. Well, that pisses me off, because, you know, I actually wrote a song about her booty, actually a love song to her booty about 10 years ago, you know. I feel like my copyrights have been infringed upon, you know. It goes like this. Culo grande, grande culito Jennifetta. You got a grande culo to you, mi amor. Culo grande, grande culo Jennifetta.
Rocco!
Hey!
Rocco!
Strunzio!
What are you doing?
I'm doing comedy.
What comedy? They told me to find you. Go to Bleeker Street, I can find you.
Yeah, I told you to come and watch.
Watch what? What are you doing?
What do you want, Strunzio? What? I'm on stage.
You're on stage.
What do you want?
What are you doing? Why are you got all these people here? What's this all about?
They came to have some fun. Well, you want to sing?
No, I don't want to sing. You remember we used to
Come on,
come there?
go to the Gonzora. Sing a song.
Remember we used to
Sing a song. Come on. Frunzio della Gagzo.
This guy's got songs. What? I want to sing a song. That's the one. Rocco, what are you making this guy do? I don't know. We used to change. All right, here we go. How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the seller said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. And she's telling me that we're wed. She's picked out a king-size bed. Tell me quick, ain't that a kick in the head? Soft shoe. Like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Oh, the room was black. Hugged her and she hugged back. Like that sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed, cause I'm so tall. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Thank you, thank you. Here's these other routines here. Ali's coming.
Thank you. Thank you. It's broken, that's fine. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to give you guys a little trivia because I too am very curious about this Dellapeppo Village. Okay. Does anybody know the artist who sings the Dellapeppo Village theme song?
Rocco! Tino and the Revlon.
Get this man a drink. He is correct. Are you Tino? Are you a Revlon?
No, I'm just a music guy and a DJ, and I used to play drums in Rocco way back when, and it goes way back. So that song goes back to the 60s.
It goes back to the 60s. Many things do. Thank you so much.
It's actually a takeoff of Lazy Mary Memphis or whatever by Monty and all that stuff.
Fact number 2. Maybe I'll just start making them up. Captain Geezer played a baseball card salesman in his very first skit. Well, God bless him. Now, we have another skit. I think the gentlemen are changing. Are they ready? Is Neil ready? Neil's not ready. Whatever. I'll just put, yeah, I'll just leave those facts on the floor now. So I've never been here. Has anyone ever been to the bitter end before? Everyone? Perfect. I'm happy it's still here. Dellapeppo Village, everyone in Dellapeppo Village is born and raised in New York. Rocco's still on the west side, so they're local. They do everything themselves. So I think it's very appropriate that we have our show here. I'm not a part of it, I don't know why I said our, but that they have their show here. And now we have our next skit. I see people looming, so let's get it started. Neil.
My newspaper, Rocco.
Act like there's a newspaper.
Salud.
You sing just as well from the backside.
Hi, excuse me, Mr. Scuffalonzo.
Hi.
I'm your neighbor, I live next door. I called someone from Brooklyn Union Gas, actually. It's been smelling like a gas leak, and I called someone to just check out all the apartments on the floor.
Triborough Gas, sir. How can I help you today?
What's your ID? What's your ID?
He has an idea. I called him from the company. I let him in. He just needs to look around. If you
What,
let
you
him.
saw his ID?
Yes, I saw his ID. I let him in. If he could just look around the
No,
apartment.
there's a scam going on. There's a scam going on with these guys. They come in,
Ma'am, I think I found the gas leak.
check the pipes.
It's not out of the natural line. Well, I guess it is out of the natural line.
Check the line, check the line.
I checked the line. I shut the gas off. The gas is off, sir.
It's a very dangerous condition.
So you found it.
I think I found it. Yes, sir.
I have an idea,
I don't
yes.
know why it was called.
I think I should have probably called the doctor, but
Technician.
Check the line, it's a scam.
The line is off, sir.
What is it?
I'm a technician, not a proctologist.
What's it? Wait, $40, how much you want?
What they open up? A new Nathan's down the block with this? I'm sorry, man. I don't get paid enough for this.
I know, I'm sorry, I
I
apologize.
gotta go.
for
I'm on
calling.
double time too. You're gonna get my bill, you sloppy bastard.
That's a scam. Don't bring these guys around, they're around the apartments. They're all over the place, all the boroughs.
I don't think they want anything from this apartment, but if you need me to take you at the hospital, just let me know, I know. It doesn't seem... Okay, you give me a call on the phone. Goodbye, Mr. Scuffalonzo.
Dim the lights.
That was a public service announcement. Now, we have plenty of dairy and fistfuls of cured meats in the back, but if you can't tolerate them, please don't consume them, as we saw with Mr. Scuffalonzo. Now we will have someone who has seemingly healthy gastrointestinal tract, from what I can tell. He's a 19-year-old singer from Colombia, the country. We have Manchado. By Jeremy Roberts.
Hello, everybody. Ooh, this is loud. I'm loud. Whatever. How you doing? Yeah, this is very cool. Thank you. This is not cool. Now it is. My name is Machado. I know Rocco from the Music Inn, a place that I go to every Thursday because he's so badass and cool. I'm gonna sing a song that I wrote that Rocco really likes, and that's why he wanted me to play it because he thinks it's cool. So, and it's about how I'm like a very rebellious person because you can tell or whatever. I hope you like this. I'm a separate, conjugate, never back out to the drugs so hard, no spaceships coming in, umbrella is the wind, but people coming out, yeah, people coming out. I've been spending money on love, I don't care about the rest, feel so fresh, feel so good, now I feel good against the crew, never felt so old and new, always trying to find a way to go round. There's something like a kick drum, always on the same note, bothering a breeze of a breeze out of me. No wandering escape track, always got the same track. Wanna be a wild child, baby. I've been feeling love and hood against the tree, knock down against the tree, knock down and knock you in. I'm living, can live so good, a better win. Knock down against the window, start for the heat. I've been spending money on love, but I don't care about the rest. Feel so fresh, feel so good, now I feel good against the crew. Never felt so old and new, always trying to find a way to go round. There's something like a kick drum, always on the same note, bothering a breeze of a breeze out of me. Wandering escape time, always get the same drive. Wanna be a wild child, baby. Na 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 na. Spending money on love, but I don't care about the rest. Feel so fresh, feel so good, now I feel good against the crew. Never felt so old and new, always trying to find the way to go round. There's something like a kick drum, always on the same note, bothering a breeze of a breeze out of me. No wandering escape time, always get the same drive. Wanna be a wild child. There's something like a kick drum, always on the same note, bothering a breeze of a breeze out of me. No wandering escape time, always get the same drive. Wanna be a wild child, baby. Next song, it's on mine, but I really like it, and I hope you like it too. All I can ever be to you, so that we know this regret I got cost you to ride. When we were to hide, waiting for you in the hotel at night. Knew I hadn't had my match, but every moment we could snatch. I don't know why I got so attached. It's my responsibility that you don't know anything to me. If I don't walk away, I got no capacity. He walks away, the sun goes down. He takes the day, but I'm gone. And in your face, my blue shade, my tears just men when there's so many big things at hand. Could've never had it all, yeah. We had to hit a wall, cause this is inevitable. We throw. We gotta bust about you with this perspective pushes through. I'll be some next man, saw the woman soon. Did I bring myself again? It's just me, my own best friend. Now I'll put myself in an halfway stupid man. He walks away, the sun goes down. He takes a day, but I'm gone in your face. My boucher, my tears dry on their own. So we are history, the shadow cost me, the sky above the day, yeah. He walks away, the sun goes down. She takes a day, but I'm gone and in your face. My boucher, my tears dry on their own. I wish I could see no regrets or emotional depths. Just as we kiss goodbye, the sun sets. So we are history, the shadow covers me, the sky above the blaze, only love to see. He walks away, the sun goes down. He takes a day, but I'm gone and in your face. My boucher, my tears shine their own. Yes! I will be like that. My name's Machado, MANCHADO. I'm gonna come up with new music soon, so if you want to check me out, Machadograms, Instagram, and machadomusic.com. Bye!
Immediately returning to the stage is Jeremy Roberts. You might have seen him perform in places like right here, just now. Jeremy!
Hello. Let me get in tune first. I was out of tune, sorry. Alright, this song's called Lights of Peru. Lights of Peru, they circle around me and you, and they rose up and flew. Lights of Peru, down towards the avenue. Lights of Peru, the earth cracked its crust for you, and the sky opened too. Lights of Peru, it happened all so soon. The honor sits softly in the misty orbs of light, and your daughter, when she kissed me, I knew it was right. I brought her to this mystery, this sacred mountain of sight, and your daughter, kiss me. Lights of the room, the color of the clouds and rain, nothing lost, just gained. Softly, the misty orbs of light, and your daughter, when she kissed me, I knew it was right. I brought her to this mystery, and your daughter, when she kissed me, I knew it was right. Your daughter, when she kissed me. One more? Alright, Alright, this is a new song I got. It's called Alone Against Them All. You don't belong to anyone. You are strong, step away from thoughts that lead you on. You better watch your step now as you lead. For all lost sad relationships have exhausted your last patience with it. Take the fault and watching as you leave. For all that you give is the high, all that big. You know that when you fall, you're alone against the wall. Turn your back and disappear. You're no longer welcome to be here. Better watch your step now as you leave. Oh, it's time for the sun to fold. Another day out in the life, it's kinda getting old. Take no fault and watching as you leave. For all that you give is the high, all that big. You know that when you fall, you're alone. For all that you give is the high, all that big. You know that when you fall, you're alone against them all. Thank you very much.
Dominator.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Goldie McMahon, and I am here with Senator Dick Snatch. Amid a recent storm of allegations in the media of perjury, sexual misconduct, and campaign misappropriations, Senator Snatch has nicely agreed to come onto the show and be interviewed by me, hooked up to a lie detector machine. Now we have a technician. Tom, are you here?
Oh, yes.
Oh, hello. Hi, Tom. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Okay.
Snatch.
Now, could you please explain how this machine works?
Well,
Not you.
The polygraphs are okay. Now, unlike our old polygraph tests, which we have the needle that bounces back and forth and certain people are lying, this is a new design that we just came out with. That when, if you will, sir,
It will be scanning the truth, it seems.
it will
By
scan the
the look
truth,
of it.
and instead of using the aforementioned antiquated needle, a loud sonic boom will be heard up to the head when the subject is lying.
Now, will there be any electromicrocurrents, perhaps, being
certainly
afflicted
hope-
on our
I certainly
participant,
hope
or
that's
is
not in
it
the curriculum.
surely
Not
a...
quite yet, depending on how the outcome of the situation comes. But you can start your questionnaire right now.
Thank you, sir. Now, I have some questions written in by several of our viewers, and I will attend to them now. Well, welcome, if I didn't say it, and thank you for joining us today,
Well,
Senator.
it's my pleasure.
Your hand's a little moist, sir. Now, to start, Senator Snatch, it has been said in the press over and over again that you have a mortal dislike for your opponent. Is this fair?
I have the greatest of all respect for my opponent. He's a good and decent man. He's a man. Trisexual.
Checks out. That checks out, Senator. Now, it has been recorded that you have voted against expanding Medicaid as part of the Obamacare exchanges a record 18 times. Does it trouble you that half the people in this great state will have absolutely no health care?
That's not true. I believe that everybody should have health care. That some people should have health care. They should all drop dead.
It checks out.
Excuse me, have to change a fuse.
Thank you so much, Tom. Okay. Senator, you have voted 13 times against the Equal Pay for Women Act. Why don't you think women deserve equal pay?
Well, I look forward to the day when women all get equal pay. Some of them will get equal pay. I'm looking at your chest.
I can feel the heat radiating, sir. Now, our last question, Senator. Eyes up here. You are a fierce opponent of gay marriage. Now, will you be able to accept gay marriage Relax. If it becomes written into law, will you be able to accept that?
Well, I have the greatest respect for the gay community. Our neighbors that are gay.
Maybe bisexual.
You should all burn in hell.
Oh, dear Lord.
Well, now that, any more questions?
It seems you've broken the machine, so we'll have to
Well,
end here.
election day, please come out and vote for
Conservative
me.
bastard.
I deserve it. I deserve it.
me, you kill me. Now, I will give you a little trivia, which is also true, while we get ready for our next act. While interviewing a Joe Pesci impersonator, Rocco repeatedly got called a fat fuck in a Joe Pesci voice. That's true. To which Neil responded, "Hey, that's reality." Rocco also almost got beat up and arrested trying to interview Uncle Junior from The Sopranos, portrayed exquisitely by Dominic Giannassi. Love those Italian names. Speaking of Italians, I haven't seen this many Italians in one place since I saw Goodfellas. My God, not that it's a good thing. Captain Geezer played a baseball card salesman in his very first skit. I feel like we went through this. Oh yes, this is my favorite fact. Thank you, Rocco, for this. Who was the first celebrity to appear on Dellapeppo Village? Does anybody know? Vinnie Vella. Does anybody know Vinnie Vella? Vinnie Vella? Is Vinnie Vella here? Fuck him, I don't know either. I know, we have very low standards for what a celebrity is, apparently. There's more, but they're all very upsetting. This one's upsetting. The first Dellapeppo show aired on April 18th, 1995, okay? In the very first skit, Gagz played the infamous hard-on character, his words not mine, Ciro Nero, and ended the first skit by saying, "Happy Easter in your keister." Gentlemen, are we ready? No. We're not. Is everyone still with us? Is everyone having a nice time so far? We got a very good turnout. Thank you guys all so much for coming. We have about half of the show left. Are we ready, guys? No. I'll just keep reading. Okay. Yeah. Glad I'm not back there. Now, Neil interviewed a number of boxing champions on the show, including Larry Holmes, Jake LaMotta, and Emil Griffith. He was threatened by Jerry Cooney and Macho Camacho. How was he threatened, Rocco? Can you tell us?
Cooney said, "Lift your shorts." In the stomach.
Come on, Jimmy. Just hold on. You know who's pitching today, right? No. We're watching the Met game. Mets. No.
Watching the Yankees.
My buddy's coming over watching the Met game. He's a Met fan. I promise to. I'll take. We're watching the Yankee game later.
We're watching the Yankees.
Jimmy, what the fuck are you doing? He's a guy I work with. He's gonna be my boss. He told me he's a Met fan. I'm a Met fan. Listen, hold on. Just stick around. He's my little brother.
You play ball with me tomorrow, Jimmy?
You don't worry about nothing. I'll play ball.
Play ball with me tomorrow?
I'll do anything you want. All right? Just don't fuck with me. Okay? All right? Don't give this guy a hard time. He's gonna be my boss. All right. Who's that?
Hey, Mike.
Mike, come on in.
Hey,
How you doing, pal?
how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Watch
Good day. Work the other day. Come on, brother.
That's
Sit down.
first
Sit down.
place
Sit down. Yep. My little brother Jimmy.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy?
Big Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Space. I want the gumball machine when I was a kid.
The Yankees are good.
Yeah, watching the Yankees.
What did I tell you? All right? How do you hold?
Mike, you play ball with me tomorrow?
Oh.
What was that, Jimmy?
You play ball with me tomorrow? Play catch?
Jimmy, let us watch the
Jimmy, let
Mets.
him watch it.
Yeah.
He's only watch the Mets.
Watching the Yankees. Watching the Yankees.
Look what you did. You knocked it out. Just hold the battery. You're okay. Don't worry, Mike, don't worry about it. This happens a lot.
Watching the Yankees.
Watching the Yankees now. Put it on.
Watching the Yankees.
Go back to 60. It's on 60 in the city. Oh, look at that.
All
Got
right.
it. Good. Yankees don't play ball like that, Jimmy. They
Yeah,
never right
Murphy,
now.
look, Murphy.
Yep.
Play ball with me tomorrow? Play catch?
Yeah.
Home run! Home run! Drops boxing glove. You stop it. Jimmy, I can give you an open lady. I'll play ball with you.
Why don't you go get us a beer?
You won't get up. Huh? Yeah, we'll get a couple of beers. Hurry up. You know where they are. Budweiser. Budweiser for you too, right? Okay.
What?
Jimmy. Look at this. Get stuff in a gun watch.
It's like
It was a bad scene. I'll tell you. Come on, Jimmy, hurry up.
What's going on?
Good enough, good enough. I'm happy to get anything with you. Sit down. All right, we'll put the Yankee game on after the Met game. It's a 7th inning, the Yankees just started, all right? And they're in last place. Go. Jimmy! What are you doing?
That's the Yankees! That's the Yankees!
You know what? I'm right behind you. Let's go. No, you go to the bar. Last time you cropped on a bouncer's shoe and beat the shit out of him. You stay there. Here, watch the Yankees.
I want to go to the bar! I want to go to the bar!
can't go to the bar.
Watch the Yankees, watch the Yankees.
Okay, our next performer has a very interesting story. He came to America as the singer of a British invasion band, and he is a storied comic. He's performed all over the world. If you can't find him performing on a cruise ship, check the buffet. We have Dave Heenan. Hi, Dave Heenan. He's coming to get me.
How are you guys? How you doing?
Is everybody okay? How about a hand for everybody I've seen so far? Great show. What a great way to spend an afternoon in the village. Isn't this nice? Yeah. It is. And I haven't seen Neil since his charge, and Neil and Rocco, of course. I came back from Florida for this. I'm working on cruise ships, and it is very, very nice to be. I work for Princess. I'm doing world cruises and that type of stuff. That should impress you, because there's nothing better than the village. Coming back here, it's great. I mean, it's good. I live on 8th Street. I live on thanks. Yeah, it is nice. Yeah. I worked here. I worked at the bitter end. They took me from an unknown and made me a missing person. I'm serious. I worked here. I must have worked here like 70 times, and my name is not outside that all. So I'm very, very happy to finish my life here this afternoon. This is nice and quiet, man. This is really quiet. Never seen dead people sit up before. This is really exciting. Got a great idea. Let's join hands and contact the living. It is, yeah, don't laugh. You'll wake these people up outside. So now there's people coming by. Go, who's the fat guy on stage? Thanks. And you know, the best thing about coming back to New York, man, there's no way that you're going to get away with somebody not insulting you immediately. The guy at the door says to me, who are you, Dave Heenan? He goes, oh, Jesus, you got old. Thanks very much, that's really nice, thanks. I'm 27, but drugs has been really bad to me. I'm actually 66, which is a great age if you're dyslexic. Nothing. You guys ever seen a comedian before, by the way? I'm on a diet right now, actually. I'm trying to get back to my original weight, 7 pounds, 9 ounces. Thanks, isn't that disgusting? Look at this, is this disgusting, man? Look at this. Thanks. I'm really ashamed. When I worked there before, I think I was like 160 pounds or some crap like that. Look at this. This is disgusting. I woke up this morning naked. I looked in the mirror. Looked like the letter Q. Let me try over here. I'll move this side around. Thank you. That's when, you know, you're getting fat, when you walk into the dining room and the maker D goes. All right, let me try over here. You know, you're getting fat when you're pulling your BVDs and it spells Boulevard. Here's another one you won't understand. You know, you're getting fat when you're standing at the talking scale and it goes one at a time, please. Thank you. Let me try over here. You guys are not getting this because you're like 19 years old, so yeah, that's the whole thing, man. You probably think you'll never look like me. Yes, you will. All right, man. That's the sad thing about life, man. That's the sad thing about life, man. I work comedy clubs all the time, and young people look at me, which I know you have to be funny. I understand that, you know. So it's so you know, it takes a couple of minutes for them to get used to me because I'm such an old-looking bastard, you know. It is. And somebody asked me yesterday, "Hey Neil," somebody asked me yesterday, "Is that your natural color hair?" I dye it this color so old people think I'm really sexy. Thanks. And the best thing is, listen, this, I'm not lying, it's a true story. You know, the truth is always funnier than anything, you know. By the way, there's a beautiful bartender, I want to point her out. She's gorgeous, man. Isn't she, guys? You see, she's beautiful, man. She's very good. I remind, when I was working here about 25 years ago, there was a girl, Neil, I know Neil and Rocco remember, she was a nasty, Doreen. I wrote a great line about her, I did. I said, she can make a whiskey sour just by looking at it. I remember, and I forgot all about that until I came into it, you know. So anyway, so you know, you work on cruise ships and just life is like totally different. But people say such lies, you know, and I hope you don't mind me, I'm not being chauvinistic, but I was on stage a couple of nights ago. I was on a cruise ship. I'm doing, you know, I'm actually leaving a week tomorrow. I'm going to Australia for 3 months. Yeah, Australia and New Zealand. It's and I'll be there Christmas and New Year, coming back and forth. I live on 8th Street. I told you. I pay $4,700 a month rent for an apartment half the size of this microphone stand. All right, I've got hunchback mice. That's how small my apartment is. My refrigerator door opens in. If I want to toss an egg, I have to go in the hallway and do that. The one thing about living down here, they've got cockroaches that will kill you on command. I'm serious. I came home the day before. I said, I've been home for 6 weeks. The cockroaches opened up the door for me. That's nice. And they had a sign on the wall, Daddy's home. That's really nice. Man, serious. I've got it, and I'm paying, you know. And you pay just to live here, you know. You just pay, you know, because New York, as I suppose, it's like so hip to be here. And I'm looking, going, is this like really hip? Paying like $6 grand a month to walk down the street filled with winos shutting themselves off. I'm serious, you know. And of course, the homeless situation is getting worse since I'm not trying to get into any political statement, because I used to go out with the homeless girl, which is sort of interesting because I could drop her off anywhere. Anyway, yeah, let me move over here. Anyway, so my apartment, you know, now we're talking about this morning, I've got neighbors who want to kill themselves because you know, the landlords are harassing us like crazy, you know, and I go, well, that's the way it is, you know, that's what you pay for living in New York City. I mean, we had a crime wave here, you don't remember anything, so as of yesterday, you know, it's great at your age, man, because all they think about is sex, remember that? Was that for us, man? Right? That's the worst thing about getting old. We make the same sound getting out of bed that we used to make while having sex. Isn't that true? It's true. Ah! Oh, oh, ah! 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 Somebody said this one, who the hell's in bed with you? My knees, that's what I'm bed with. I'm serious, isn't it horrible? And then the worst thing about getting old, man, the only thing that stays hard on us, are our toenails. What the hell is that about? I wish I could use my toenails for something else. Isn't that awful? By the way, I passed yesterday afternoon. I got home the night before last. I came back especially to see Neil, and I haven't seen Neil's wife Maria. I haven't seen her in 37 years, man. Yeah, really, at least, right? Man? You look beautiful, Maria. You really do. And you're a grandmother. That's amazing, huh? Yeah. These are your daughters? Oh my God, you're so lucky, man. Your dad and I tried to get on top of every woman that was around here 45 years ago. We had no success whatsoever. I couldn't score in a woman's prison with a fistful of partners. That's how bad things are. I'm serious. I bought a blow-up doll at Lefty for a airbag. That's how bad things are. And of course, Rocco was different than your dad. Your dad, I loved him. I really do. He taught me a lot about gangsters. I didn't know anything about gangsters when I got, because you know, I wrote a great line, Neil, by the way. I do it when I'm on stage in Europe or things like that. I said, where I live, there's so many mafia people. I met an Italian guy. He was such a gangster. He had no arms and he still wore a pinky ring. All right, anyway. See, they won't understand that in Cleveland. All right, anyway, so but hey, Rocco. Rocco, this is a true story. This is for you. So I was singing, and Neil, you know, I love Neil. You know that? I mean, I don't love him sexually, although we did when we were younger, but we both got over that. But we did. We worked every club on this block. We worked here. We worked the Bitter End. We worked Kenny's Castaways. We did. And Neil was always nervy, you know, and it was really enjoyable. Didn't he sing good tonight, man? Yes, really enjoyable. So it's great. We used to get thrown out of clubs, man. We'd get thrown out of clubs head first. After the show, a guy comes over to me like with half a head. He goes, hey, we didn't like the way you're talking about King sing. And I said, listen, don't take it personally. I loved Elvis. He was a great artist. But it's hard to have respect for a guy at 45 years old that was incontinent. And the guy looked at me like you did, like, what? I said, Elvis was incontinent. He goes, Elvis lived in Europe? So this is what I want to talk about. Talk about like regular things that happen in this beautiful city of ours. I told you before, I live on 8th Street. I live on 8th and MacDougal, which is a great, great block, and I've lived there for I guess 45 years. So I'm very, very happy to be there. Before I left for the last trip, I had to go to Australia. I told you I was going to Australia, and I also went to China. And for China, if you travel to China, you have to have a special visa. And the Chinese embassy, there's probably very few people know this, even living in New York 45 years, the Chinese embassy is on 42nd Street and 12th Avenue, right by the river. So it was in February when I was home, and it was freezing cold. I go there, there's a line in the Chinese embassy. I took a picture of it, actually. 600 people, I'm not lying, 600 people waiting to get it, right? So I said to the guy on the door, well, living down here, you try to make your move immediately. Hey, how about a 20? Is that okay? Oh, you go back a line, you pocket thing, you. So the guy was abusing me, right? So now I wait in line for about, I'm not lying, 45 minutes to an hour. It's freezing cold. I get some coffee and I get the newspaper, I've got everything ready. I'm reading it now. As I get to go in the door, I'm not lying, a huge fat, I'm on a trip to Paris, but this guy was like huge, And this guy was like 500-600 pounds. Gets out of a cab and says to the Chinese guy, he said, is this the line to get into the embassy? Right, typical, New York guy, trying to con his way in. He's like huge, And the Chinese guy, yeah, what, you blind? Yeah. The line go all the way up the corner, you gotta wait. I'm not lying, you couldn't have this, you're a genius. And the guy said, this is the line? And the Chinese guy, what, you blind too? Of course it's a line for an embassy, you gotta wait. And the guy said, I'm not lying, the guy said, I can't wait. And the Chinese guy goes, why? He goes, I'm too fat to wait. I'll repeat that again. I'm too fat to wait. And the Chinese embassy guy goes, I bet you wait if we were serving spare ribs. So I'll give you one more, because I know the show's got to go on. I'll give you one more truism from my last time home. My last time home was about 4 months ago. I told you I've been away so much, but I'm happy to be home. I'll be home until when I come back in another month and then come back again. So now, when I was home a month ago, I had a friend of mine came in from Las Vegas to see me. And he's working, by the way, people in Las Vegas, in the next few weeks, there's a guy there by the name of Bob Anderson. He's doing a Frank Sinatra show at the Venetian. Phenomenal. 37-piece orchestra, Rocco, and Vince Falcone, who is Sinatra's conductor, has done the arrangements. It's a phenomenal show. So my friend comes in to see me before the show was up, and he's the type of guy, he's a singer. Singers have a different type of ego than comedians. Last thing I would ever get is a manicure. So he says to me, he goes, hey, why don't you get a manicure with me? I was like, I don't really like manicures. I'm a normal type of guy, really. So I wasn't until tonight. And I said, he said, no, come with me for a manicure. Every manicure store, as you well know, and I'm glad that my audience is here tonight, every manicure in the city, I told the story on stage in Australia, they sort of got it, but then every manicure is owned by a Korean, right? So you go in there, and the woman says, oh, you want a manicure? You want a manicure? I thought I was in a karate film for a minute. I was like half asleep, I've got a cup of coffee in my hand, I'm like, holy Jesus, you want a manicure? You manicure? And I'm like sort of scared for a minute, because I was married to a horrible woman, so I'm still shell-shocked, I caught her in bed with my best friend, and I said, what are you doing? And she said, see, I told you was stupid. No, anyway, nothing, all right, anyway. So the Korean woman goes, you want a pedicure? Pedicure, manicure, special deal, pedicure, manicure. And I'm like shaking, because she's like yelling at me. I thought I was married again, So I said, no thanks, just a manicure. Oh, you want a manicure? So I didn't even want to ask how much it was, because my friend was with you. You wanted to act, like I got a few bucks, right? So now, she said, you put your hand in hot water. Whoa. So she takes my hands and she bangs them in hot water. Now she's like, whoa, how does that feel to you? How does it feel? It feels like I'm washing. What's the big deal? I've never taken a shower before. And she said, oh, you got a softer hand. Now she's like rubbing my hands. Now she's looking right in my face. I figured champagne is going to come out next. I'm serious. It's like I thought it was one of these happy endings things you get. So because remember, hey, Neil, remember, before I remember, Neil and I were, I guess, about 27 at the time, and they had a transvestite place on West 4th Street. Remember that, Neil? and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. There's any transgender, whatever the life is called now. But me and Neil, we got drunk in this place, and I was dancing with a toy. I thought it was a woman, you know. And I'm like, remember that, Neil? Remember? I was having a great time. Before he met you, and because Neil wanted to get engaged immediately. And anyway, well, he didn't like living at home. Remember? Anyway, so now I'm dancing with it's a transvest, right? And you know, I'm drunk, and I like tall women, you know. So I'm only 5'4", which is a great height if you're in 2nd grade. Anyone like me is sit on the toilet and your legs dangle? Just me. All right. Anyway, so we're dancing with this woman, right? And do you remember this, Neil? And all of a sudden, my hand like passed over here, you know, and I felt a lump. I went, "Oh my God!" I go, "What's that?" He goes, "I forgot to tell you, I'm pregnant." I said, "Really? You better rush to the hospital. The baby's arm's hanging out." All right. Anyway, so you'll get that another 10 years. You'll probably laugh at that. Anyway, so now let me get back to the Korean manicurist, right? So I'm in there, and she's touching my hand. She goes, "Oh, you want good manicure? I make you special manicure." I said, "Oh, thanks." You know. Now she says to me in a straight face, she goes, "Are you married?" Who asks that question when you're getting a manicure, right? I said, "What? Are you married?" And I said, "No, I'm not married." She said, "Oh." She said to me, I got strength. She said, "Oh, you're a good-looking man." Oh. Nobody's ever told me that. She goes, "Oh." She said to me, she goes, "You married?" I said, "No, I just told you I'm not married." I said, "Why are you asking?" She said to me, this straight face, "I have friends who like old men." I said, "Good, I'll tell my father." So guys, before I go, how long was that, man? How many minutes did I do?
1 more minute.
I've got 1 more minute? Okay, thanks. Guys, this has been one of the most exciting nights of my life. Hey, by the way, do you notice how badly timed commercials are on television? I'm biting into a hamburger today. I hear a voice on TV go, "Hi, Jim. Rectal itch bothering you again?" What type of question is that? Does rectal itch bother you? No, I like it. How about this one? X-Lax works while you sleep. It does? How about this one? Kiss your hemorrhoids goodbye. Not even if I was a contortionist. Kiss your own hemorrhoids goodbye. Yeah, by the way, I told you that last week I was in Florida. I was working in Florida. I saw a sign in a mall that said, "Ears pierced while you wait." What the hell's the alternative here? Here, leave these, I'll be back on Friday. And we drove for a couple of days. I drove through the South, by the way. We drove through Georgia and Tennessee. I said, the best thing ever, man, driving through, it was, what a big difference from New York. People smile at you and say good morning. You know, I'll give you a great New York joke and then I'll say good night because I've got another place to go and close that club. Actually, this has been a real thrill. And Rocco, thank you for inviting me, man. Thanks. And, I'll leave you with a good New York joke, because people love jokes, you know. And this is for the younger people. I hope you get me, man. Although you're all smiling, you know. Are you married to one of the poets?
No.
And that's are you? Oh, that's your daughter also. What a good-looking family, man. Seriously, a good-looking family. Wow. Maria, it all came from you. Yeah, it all came from you because I know you know the Pelons, but I knew Neil's dad. Are you a Pelon also?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. And I never met you before because I knew most of his family. Neil used to come and visit me in prison, and Neil has been a good friend all my life, man. And Rocco, I remember when he wanted to become a Shylock, and he's that good family, man. The mom who passed away and the sister. I knew the whole family, so I was very, very happy to come and do this. I'll leave you. Thank you very much. I'll tell you I actually wrote mine, which I haven't done in years. I wrote about the Italian. I said, when I was, growing up in New York City as a younger man, I came here from England. My parents Irish. I said, I never went out with Italian girls ever. I said, for one reason. And I got this up, I would tell you about it. I said, because he always had a brother who was going to beat the living daylights out of him. He always had a brother named Richie the Butcher. My brother Carmine's in garbage. And he goes, well, they always used to say, what's your intentions with my sister? I want to get home safely. That's my intention. So I'll leave you guys. I want you to please remember my name. It's Dave Heenan, and you'll be reading about it shortly in the newspapers because I smoke in bed. All right. Anyway, so I'll leave you with this joke and say goodnight. So a Southern boy and a New York boy are going to the electric chair for murder. All right, you're getting this, they go to the electric chair for murder. And the one says to the both of them, what's your last request? So the son guy goes, hey, my last request is, I want to hear Billy Ray Cyrus sing Achy Breaky Heart just one more time. He looked at the guy from New York, he goes, what's your last request? He goes, let me die first. Guys, you've been a great audience. Thank you so much for your time. You've been a wonderful thanks, guys.
Hi. Yeah. Talk to that guy. Yeah, that's what do you say? What you say? You don't talk to him, I gotta talk to him. No, I talk to him. Let's talk to him already. Take care of the first thing.
Take care of the first thing. Talk about the first thing. I said, Joe, the first thing. The first thing's going to
You sure?
I told you I did it. I don't watch the game.
Look who's here. Hey, Christy. Hey, look who's here. My little sister.
Hi, Daddy. Mom. Hey, how you doing? What are you guys doing?
Watching TV. How you doing?
I'm good. Very good.
What's going on?
I met someone.
That's something?
Yeah.
Dad,
Yeah, I did.
You know about this?
There's nothing to say. I met someone. I'm happy.
Didn't I tell you not to let her out of the house?
What do you mean you met somebody?
What does it sound like?
You let her out of the house?
I let her, yeah. Where'd you go? You said you were going to the supermarket.
Well, there's a bar next to the supermarket.
You let her in a bar?
You went to a bar?
I went to a bar.
What
are you trying to tell us?
Let her talk.
I told you what I was trying to tell you. I met someone. Relax. What are you doing?
You met someone. You met someone. What do you mean you met someone? What does that mean?
I'm dating someone, okay?
Hey, someone. She's dating.
I'm happy.
She's happy. She's happy.
Not right now, but usually, yeah.
Your mother's not happy. Why would it be okay for you to be happy?
She's not happy because of you. I shouldn't be happy because of you. I'm trying to get past this.
Well, we're discussing you now.
Wait a second, hold on.
He's got a point there. I let you out of the house. You say you come back and say you're happy. What kind of?
What does that mean? You're happy. What does that mean?
Just because you're single doesn't mean you have to get on my life. Okay? I met someone we're dating. We're happy. I'm not going to discuss it anymore. That's it. Bye.
You're not going to discuss it anymore?
You got to discuss it a little bit. What do you got? This is Jack.
12 points. Look, 12 points.
He's,
LeBron.
he lives here in America.
America.
Yeah, he lives.
Why shouldn't he live in America?
Wait, hold on. He doesn't live in America?
He wasn't born here, but he lives here now.
Wait. My little sister's going out with someone who lives here. He lives here?
He's Mexican, yeah.
Mexican?
You met a Mexican guy?
Yeah.
From Mexico.
From Mexico.
Yeah.
And what do you...
And you're happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's happy.
See, you let her out of the house, Dad. You can't let her out of the house. What do
He
you...
actually drove me here.
You're right.
He drove me here. He takes care of me. Yeah, he's coming
That's
up.
scary. You coming up?
Yeah.
You invited him up here in this house?
Yeah.
In this house you went and invited
Wait,
him.
he's coming here?
Here.
A Mexican.
That's correct.
Hello, everybody! Listen, Mr. Bianco, it's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, should I call you Papi? So nice to meet you. This must be your brother that you're talking about.
Hold on.
Even
Hey,
sounds like
it's no imitation, hey! Papi, talk to him in your way. You're staying here. I'm in love with your sister.
No. Nobody's in love with nobody.
Nobody's in love with nobody.
one person here loves me.
Victoria, tell her.
Whoa, feeling?
What?
Hear me out, bro. It's true love.
You get your hand on my...
It's true love.
Sit down! What are you doing? Relax. Everyone relax.
Maybe at my long journey I can have a little drink.
Zito!
Tito, tequila! Ready my nerves. What's the matter with your
Yes,
voice?
you have it.
We don't look good together?
Mr. Bianco,
This is your fault.
we're gonna be a family.
my fault, the routine ain't got an ending.
Your daughter says we have something in common. I'm a landscaper too, like you.
You're
Oh no,
okay?
last time you said a leg breaker.
Leg breaker. Yeah, leg breaker. But he's in the union.
All right, look,
I want you to
listen, get your hands off her in my house first, okay? All right? Enough's enough. Now, listen, what's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Juan, it's me, Juan.
Come on. Go down in your car. We're going to talk to her. We'll contact you when we're done.
I'll be right there. I'll be right there.
Wait, you don't know if you'll be right there.
I thought we were gonna have dinner. Tacos, no.
After. Después.
Before you go, before you leave, maybe down there,
He's
don't
happy
forget,
too.
tell them about our little surprise. It's a nice to meet you.
We'll tell them after.
All right. Look, I'll call you. Go in the car. Keep it running.
It's a surprise. I'll tell you later. I gotta go soon.
You're not pregnasso, are you?
No, were you? Could be.
Well, this is what you want, huh? You
Yeah.
happy?
Yeah.
So,
Salud.
you okay with this?
I'm okay with this. We have an ending for the skit?
That was a true-to-life reenactment. You can see that film on Lifetime. It's called We Have No Ending for This. And no real middle, just a beginning. Now we'll have someone who was on the stage just a millisecond ago. I don't know if he's paying attention. Neil, you ready to perform?
It's right there.
It's on the stage. We got Neil singing for us.
I don't have to plug in. I'll go acoustic. You did the same thing, Jeremy? Or-
It's plugged in right now.
It's plugged in.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Thanks, David. Where's David? He left? I want to thank David for coming up. Dave, like everybody else, was at our wedding. Long time ago. So Dave's been a friend for me. I thank him for coming. And the very first skit tonight, we had what we called the hard-on character. He's a miserable guy. He just sits at home and he's shut in all the time. And we thought we'd have a theme song for him. So here's his theme song. Tell me, get out of that chair, vacate your room, get some fresh air. The way you mold, it's got to be a crime. You should be banging showgirls 3 at a time, yeah. I'm no fun. I'm no fun. I'm no fun, no fun, no fun. I am no fun, no fun, no fun. So down, I've been told. Get in the groove, you got to be bold. Be just an ocean of negativity. Step out your room, set yourself free, yeah.
I'm no fun. I'm no fun. I'm no fun, no fun, no fun. I am no fun, no fun, no fun. Do your thing, sing your zing, step out your room, gloom and gloom. This is the part of the song where Rocco rolls his eyes because he thinks I forgot the next word. And he starts to panic. I always heed my own advice. I live limit, try to be nice. I don't need panic. I don't need pressure, my life's not a feast. I live my motto, live life to the least, yeah. I'm no fun. I'm no fun. I'm no fun, no fun, no fun. I am no fun, no fun, no fun. I am no fun.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we will have a musical performance with Jessica and Erica. Do you want me to like this? Perfect. Thanks.
Hello. My name's Erica.
I'm Jessica.
We're both related to Neil and Rocco, so I think we both deserve an award or an applause. They're crazy, but we love them. It's for you, Dad. Okay. Don't you worry there, my honey. We may not have any money, but we've got enough to pay the bills.
Maybe I think you're cute and fun. Maybe I want to do what bunnies do with you, if you know what I mean. Let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and build everybody nice roses and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on the mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I. Well, you might be a bit confused and you might be a little bit bruised. Well, baby, how we spoon like no one else. So I will help you read those books if you will soothe my worried looks, and we will put the lonesome on the shelf. Let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I. Woo!
Thank you, that was beautiful. I wish you guys played a second song.
Yeah.
One we could hear.
Yeah.
Rocco. You guys want to come up and play a second song? Come on, gorgeous. You, get up here. Sing together. Either that or I auction you want to use off? What is it going to be? We're running out of time here. Yeah, I see you. He's facing the other direction so I can't make eye contact. I see you. Do you want to come up and perform, or? Erica, come on. Let's go. You ready? I see you. Back for the second time tonight. Erica, Jessica, right? And what's your name? David. And David. Should I lift you?
Fall first.
Okay, let's do that. Yes. Yay, David!
Sweet pea, apple of my eye. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I'm coming home. Sweet pea, was this all about? Don't get your way, all you do is fuss about. You're the only reason I'm coming home. Rocco Dellapeppo, I always seem to falter, and the words just get in the way. Oh, I know I'm gonna crumble, I'm trying to stay humble, but I never think it before I say, Sweet pea, the keeper to my soul. I know sometimes I'm out of control. You're the only reason I keep on coming. You're the only reason I keep on coming. You're the only reason I keep on coming home.
Coach, come on, you gotta give one more chance. Rudy, put him in.
No. It's
Coach,
it's impossible.
you gotta put him in.
No, you out of your mind.
He's the best back we got. We're down 21-0.
He's out of shape.
He's not out of shape. He's in his prime.
Prime?
He's in his prime.
Beef.
What? No,
He's in his prime.
He's in his prime. We need him. We're down 21 points. This is
We
it.
made 20.
We got
I put him
4
in the
minutes left.
fourth quarter against teenagers, and he's still a bust.
You want to lose this game? Coach, please. Trust me. I know, I'm your defensive coordinator. How many years now?
No way.
We're going to lose this game for Christ's sake.
I told
Just
you.
give him one more chance. Let me get him in here. Rudy, get in here. He's in the shape of his life. You're going to love it. Don't worry about it. I guarantee it. He's a brick shit house. Don't worry about it.
Shit house. That's what it is.
Who are you, Jack LaLanne?
I'm the coach. I say I'm the coach. I say you're out of shape. You can't.
I'm out of shape?
Anymore.
I'm out of shape?
Show him, Rudy. Show him, Rudy.
Hit me!
You can't even hurt him. He's good. He's
shape of my life.
Rudy, tell him to shout.
In my prime.
He's just smart.
Put him in. It's too bad. Rudy, I can't.
We're gonna lose. Look, come on. We gotta get back on the field and win this game. Look, hit me!
Rudy, you're gonna change.
Hit me! See that? Look at that. You can't hurt him. You can't hurt. Rudy, tell him to shout. You saw your crank this morning. It's good. He only left that.
All right, listen, Rudy. One last chance.
Rudy, no. Rudy, no.
That's it. He's finished.
Put him in. Just put him in and forget about it.
All right, put him in. Put him in.
Come on, Rudy. Let's go. Shoot up. Let's go. Outside.
Yeah. Look at you. Yeah.
I need a drink. Oh, Rudy. I've seen a lot of you today. Well, we're all family, right, guys? I know that makes it better or worse, but it's just a fact. There's still plenty of food. We have our last performance tonight, our last sketch. So I hope everybody's ready.
Not that much. Rudy's getting back there right now.
Oh, yeah, Rudy kind of got to the table a little early. We have a few fistfuls of cured meat and some cheese squares, but hope you ate some already. So we're getting ready for our last skit, and then we're just going to have a disco dance party, or they kick us out, whichever. So I hope everyone's having a good time. Excuse me? Are you done yet?
No, it's a big job.
Yeah, you've been here for like 3 hours to fix a leaky pipe. I have to go.
10 more minutes. It's a big job. That's why it takes so long.
Did you bring tools?
I got tools.
You just got a light. All right. Well, I called the super, so hopefully he'll be here soon because this is outrageous.
10 more minutes.
Yeah, come in.
Hey.
Hi, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. This guy, I needed the leak fixed because I have to go out. So I called someone, and he's been here for like 3 hours actually. And I don't think he brought any tools. He's just kind of.
Give me a minute. Let me talk to
He's
you.
looking at me.
Okay. Hey, come on. What's the problem? Good job. It's a
10 more
leak.
minutes.
How long does it take? How long did it take?
10 more minutes.
Listen, it's a big job. This is the board president's daughter, man. What are you doing? What are you doing?
10 minutes. It's a big job.
Hi. Can you give him 10 more minutes? 10 more minutes?
All right, with the flash. I'm going to stick it up your ass in a second. I think 10 more minutes is all he knows how to say in English, because that's the only thing he said for 3 fucking hours.
Listen, if you don't finish in 10 minutes, I'll fix it, all right? Just give me a few more minutes, all right? A couple more minutes.
Okay.
Come on, what the fuck are you doing?
I can hear you. I'm right here.
What'd you say?
It takes 10 more minutes.
Let me talk to the guy. What the fuck's wrong with you? What are you doing?
It's a long job. It's a big job. What do you think I've done?
Fix the fucking thing. What?
Excuse me? What did you say?
That takes a while.
Are you talking about my breasts?
Are you talking about a breast?
No, I gotta fix the pipe here.
You know, my parents not only are on the board of this building, but they run a very serious breast cancer foundation. And it really upsets me that you would just talk about breasts so nonchalantly and rudely.
No, he was talking about somebody else.
I don't think so. I think you guys need to go. You're done. Sir, please. You've been rolling around my floor all evening. I have better things. You gotta go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you.
Sorry, but
This is not a comedy show, but a very serious evening to discuss both plumbing and gas wires and all of your other home improvement needs. Rocco is available. He can be outsourced. This is a plea for business. But since you're related, you know where he lives, so after party at his house. So,
we got a couple more minutes.
who? God? Are you there? It's me, Ali. You have 5 more minutes?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Colonoscopy.
You want a colonoscopy? Well, let's see what my tools are. We got a camera over there. I'd probably hook it up to this thing. Come on down. He's taking his clothes off. All right, Rudy. Do you want to do colonoscopy? Yeah? Man, let's get on stage. Do you need help?
No, I
Oh, he's coming at me with electrical tape. This is a bad sign.
Is this the Italian
Colonoscopy.
Rocco?
Yeah, you sit over there, you again. All right, we're gonna do this again this week. There's a new guy coming in, all right?
So Bob, they removed the shot glass from your rectum?
Yes, they did, all right? And it was an accident, like I told you, all right? I don't do it for pleasure, like you, all right? And this is we
Listen,
got a new guy coming in.
That's why we're here. We're here for support. Oh, in trouble. We're here for support. Colonoscopy support. You understand?
I understand.
I'm trying to be
I understand
sympathetic.
I had an accident.
I'm trying to be sympathetic to your situation.
My situation. There's a new guy coming in tonight, and he's very
New
easy.
guy, yeah?
All right? Yeah, easy
Oh,
new
new
guy.
guy,
Take
yeah?
it easy, all right? He's married. All right?
So,
Where is he? I saw he was parking his car there. Don't scare him out like you scared the other guys out. All right? This is
well,
a
he's
delicate.
gonna sit here, yes?
Yeah. All right? Keep your hands to
He's been
yourself.
living here too
The
long.
poor guy's scared enough about
Listen,
colonoscopy, all right?
colonoscopy is nothing to be scared of. I get them once a month. It's true.
Come on in,
Come on
Mike.
in, come on in.
Mike, how you doing? All sore.
Is this, yeah.
Yeah, come on in.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Sit down. Listen, there's nothing to be nervous about, okay? We all have it done. Men have to get it done. Some men like it more than others. I mean, but, you know,
What are you trying to say?
I don't think I got to try to say nothing. All right? What's going on?
No, I mean, my relatives have been hounding me, you're 50 years old now, you gotta get a colonoscopy, but I don't know if it's, I'm apprehensive about it.
Are you scared to take a colonoscopy? Are you actually scared? There's nothing to be frightened of.
You gotta be proactive. You don't gotta enjoy it, but you gotta be proactive.
Excuse me, what do you mean by that?
You went through 4 doctors in the last month and a half, okay?
Cancer runs in my family. I have to get checked constantly.
There's a lot of things that run in your family, all right? And your family. Leave them out of it.
Is it painful?
Well, I didn't think so. They knock you out, so it's not that bad. You're in,
Sir,
you're
sir, there's nothing to be scared of.
How do you know? You told him to forget about the anesthesia. You wanted to be awake while it was going on.
I want to be awake. What's wrong with that? I like that. I'm not scared. A little pain. I'm not scared of a little pain.
He doesn't get anesthesia?
No, he decided against it. He didn't want to hear. I don't know. I heard a bunch of complaints and a bunch of stories and a bunch of screaming from the room. But he wasn't him. It was the doctor.
Oh, that's very funny.
Just running it out. You don't
You
get.
guys come here every week? I mean, is this like...
He does by choice. I have to do. It's court mandated.
It's support. It's support. We're here to support you.
Well, that's why I'm here. I mean, like, did you have a, lack of a better word, a pleasant experience?
He had a shot glass removed from his rectum.
You had a shot glass
It was an accident. It was an accident. We were fooling right after the Met game. The Mets won, and I took the bet. It was a stupid thing to do. Unlike I didn't win the bet.
What do you mean? What do you mean it was a stupid thing to do? You did it.
I didn't do it. I fell down. I got drunk and I fell down. It was a mean one shot. All right?
So you fell down and a shot glass just entered your right. That's your story.
That's my story. That's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. I told you 5 times, 5 weeks. I think you enjoy listening to the story every time I tell it. That's what scares the hell out of me. It was a tragic incident. I'm scarred for life. I don't even like to talk about it. Thank Christ nobody else is listening to my shot glass up my ass.
You're lucky you didn't break.
Did it hurt?
It was in and out. In and out. Yeah. You like tequila, right? I think that's what it was.
So it was a shot of tequila?
Yeah, it was a shot of
Did you
tequila.
go?
I was bouncing around, yeah.
How often do you have the meetings?
This might be my last one, to tell you the truth. But,
I'm scheduled for the 15th.
all right, you go, you get it knocked out, it's no big deal. All right? Anytime you need support, you come back, we'd love to have you.
Yes, don't be a pussy, sir.
That's your line?
It was my line.
You're supposed to say you don't know anything about pussy.
I was getting to that. Hey, you want my shot glass? Take my lines, take the goddamn shot glass. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's going to be a pleasant experience for you, sir. I guarantee you.
Good.
Well, I don't know about that. You certainly don't think it's a pleasant experience, do you?
I didn't enjoy it, no. I like
But
some
it's
people.
survivable, though.
It is, it's survival, and it's something that has to be done. Everybody over 50. And that's, we all know that. You know what was pleasurable, though? I'll tell you what was pleasurable.
What's that?
Entertaining all you people tonight. I really had a great time.
Just one last thing. Come on, Geezy, get back up here. And anybody else who performed, come up too. I just want to dedicate this show to Uncle Sal, Uncle Frankie, and to Grandma Lucy, and all the nice people who
Uncle Joey.
were nice enough to come. Anybody else who performed, come on up and take it back. Come on.
All 20 years. Thank you so much, everyone.
We'll do this in 20 more years.
That also was my line. Thank you for helping us celebrate a true do-yourself West Village show by the Cologne family. Thank you, Rocco, for having me as your host tonight. My name is Ali.
Ali Brasky, please give her a hand.